A ticket to the state tournament is on the line here this evening in Charleston, West Virginia, in the South Hills neighborhood of the capital city of the Mountain State. We've got a Region 3 co-final on deck for you here at George Washington High School between the George Washington Patriots and the Princeton Senior High Tigers. Adam Rogers, happy to have you with us here this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Again, a ticket to the state tournament is on the line. That tips off next week at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. Winner will go play in that tournament next week. Loser season is done. The Patriots got here via a win last Friday night against the South Charleston Black Eagles, doubling up the Black Eagles 50-25 in that sectional championship game in Section 1. That allowed the Patriots to host this matchup here with the Princeton Tigers this evening. Princeton with a loss the last time out on Friday night to Oak Hill at home, 60-57. The Tigers actually led that one by 7 after the third quarter, but back and forth basketball in the fourth, and it was the Oak Hill Red Devils coming away with the victory. They host South Charleston this evening for a chance to play in the state tournament next weekend. A great crowd on hand this evening so far. People still continuing to file in here to the main gymnasium here at George Washington High School. Again, a ticket to the state tournament on the line. The number 2 Patriots come in 21-3 on the season, as Patriots are also 11-0 here on their home court this year. Patriots on this home floor averaging just under 70 points per contest, giving up just under 55 points per game. And we'll talk a little bit more about this matchup between the Patriots and the Tigers coming up after this short break. We'll bring you back here for the starting lineups and tip-off between the Tigers and the Patriots. That's all coming up after this here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
August 5th, 2013 was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. It turned into a nightmare. Harmony was too big for me to pass through my pelvis. They thought the best option was to put the vacuum on her.
She begged for a C-section over and over and over. They wanted to rush through it. Once Harmony came out, it probably wasn't 5 minutes. They rushed her to NIC unit, and then her head swelled the size of a watermelon. It pretty much crushed her whole skull. Ben Salingo was recommended to us by a family friend that he had represented.
Having Ben Salingo on our side changed everything for the better.
From day one, he did everything for us. He kept in touch with us pretty much on a daily basis to let us know what was going on and even just to check on us.
It gave us closure as a family, a peace, a calming feeling over us that she can rest in peace finally.
Ball Toyota is here for you. Toyota has a hybrid for everyone, like the 53 MPG Corolla or Camry, the all-new 57 MPG Prius, the 41 MPG RAV4, the 40 MPG Venza, and the 36 MPG Highlander or Sienna. Need more room or want to haul a trailer or boat? Get the 24 MPG Tundra or the all-new 24 MPG Sequoia. Give your new Toyota the protection it deserves with a genuine Toyota service contract. Visit balltoyota.com. Ball Toyota of Charleston. It's a whole new ball game.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Congress recently created a fund to compensate victims of Camp Lejeune who were exposed to toxic waters between 1953 and 1987. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with cancer or other health issues related to toxic water exposure at Camp Lejeune, call today for a free case evaluation.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Ball Toyota is here for you. Toyota has a hybrid for everyone, like the 53 MPG Corolla or Camry, the all-new 57 MPG Prius, the 41 MPG RAV4, the 40 MPG Venza, and the 36 MPG Highlander or Sienna. Need more room or want to haul a trailer or boat? Get the 24 MPG Tundra or the all-new 24 MPG Sequoia. Give your new Toyota the protection it deserves with a genuine Toyota service contract. Visit balltoyota.com. Ball Toyota of Charleston. It's a whole new ball game.
Ranked one of the best mobile banking apps in the country. True story. Welcome to Huntington.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match two favorites for $3.39, like a McDouble, a McChicken, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Caldwell Luce DeTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luce DeTrapano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
Less than a week away from the state tournament, and a ticket to it on the line here this evening at George Washington High School. Now we'll turn you over to PA Address Extraordinaire Jason Smith for the starting lineups.
At guard, number 1, Gavin. At guard, number 4, Chase Hancock. At guard, number 13, Christopher Joyce. And at third, number 22, Cohen Sorton. Head coach for the Princeton Tigers, Rob Williams. Now, your home team, the Patriots of George Washington High School. A 6'6", it's freshman forward, number 5, Noah Lewis. A 6'2" junior guard, number 25, Lucas Dean. A 6'3" junior guard, number 10, Dawson Lunsford. At guard, a 6'3" guard, number 11, Brendan Hoffman. A 6'7" senior forward, number 33, Big Ben Nickel. Head coach for the Patriots, Rick Green, assistant Scott Hutchinson, Chad Coleman, Dr. Ryan Pruitt, teammate Travel, and Lily Cassis.
So there are your starting lineups. A slight change to the lineup, though, from what we had. E.J. Washington out of the starting lineup. They're going to bring Nicholas Fleming in, the 6'3" junior, to try and combat some of this size for the GW Patriots. Princeton in the road blacks this evening. The Patriots in the home whites. Happy to have you along with us this evening on High School Game Day. on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. I want to thank our sponsors, Parmar Stores, Thomas Health and WVU Medicine, Selengo Law, Dutch Miller Auto Group, and Kroger. Patriots win the opening tip, and we'll go from right to left on your screens. Patriots started off hot last time against the Black Eagles with the opening possession. Turn it over here. Chase Hancock with a steal and a foul in transition. That'll go on Lucas Deem for the Patriots. His first, team's first. And Patriots against the Black Eagles last Friday started out 14-0 against the Black Eagles, on the way to a 50-25 win. Sarton, top of the key three, dials it up and dials it in. Had 5 points last time out against Oak Hill in that sectional championship loss at home at Princeton. It puts the Tigers on the board 3-0 early on. Hoffman in the corner almost loses it, ball on the floor. Still fighting, and it's turned over into the hands of the Tigers. Coming up the floor with that is Stover. He'll dish it off to Joyce. Joyce kicks it into the right corner for Sarton. His three is in and out, and it's grabbed by Lunsford on the miss. Nickel will now bring it up the floor for the Patriots on the right side. Get it to Hoffman on the right corner. Try to feed to Lewis, and it's turned over into the hands of Fleming. Fleming bringing it up the middle of the floor. Over to Stover, now into the corner to Hancock. Three-pointer airballed. Lunsford with another rebound. Still 3-0 Tigers here early on, a little more than a minute into this opening quarter of play. Patriots have turned it over on each of their possessions so far. Deem, three-pointer in the right corner, rattles around and out, no good. Rebound tipped out by Nickel to Lunsford. Top of the key, he'll drive inside, floats one up from just outside, and it'll fall into his hands off of the miss. Rebound is stripped from him as he was looking to kick out to Hoffman in the corner. He'll stay on this end of the floor. Lunsford finds Deem. Deem feeds it to Nickel, and then a nice feed to Lewis. Good passing there by the Patriots. Hoffman's three from the left corner rattles out, no good. Miss is grabbed by Hancock for the Tigers. Quickly up the floor are Princeton. Or there is Princeton. Now they'll swing it back out near the midcourt line into the hands of Gavin Stover. 3-0 lead for the Tigers, working against this man-to-man defense from the Patriots. GW switches practically everything. Feed over into the left corner. Three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Long rebound is grabbed by Joyce, and Joyce will be fouled out near the three-point line on the miss. That'll go against Dawson Lunsford, his first, second on the Patriots. Ball stays on that end of the floor. Joyce with it on the right side. Center back up to Stover. Tigers trying a high pick and roll with Sarton coming up. Now it's swung over to Hancock. Hancock comes from left to center. Working against Nickel. He'll now drive down the left side of the lane. Gets to the basket. Lost it on the way up. Ball deflected off of the Patriots and into the hands of Lucas Deem. He'll find Hoffman. Hoffman now attacks. Kicks to Nickel. Right wing three. Thought about it. Now will step in. Kicks to Hoffman. Right corner three. This one up and it's good. Tie ball game now here. The Patriots finally get on the scoreboard nearly 3 minutes into the opening quarter. But again, it's now tied 3 apiece. Nice feed down to Sarton on the right block. He'll dribble back out and find Stover. Stover kicks over to Hancock. Hancock drives in from the left wing, gets to the baseline, cut off, and kicks back out to Stover. And Stover thought about the three with a pump fake, and then when he came back down, lost it, and is called for the traveling violation. Got caught there and thinking of the three or thinking of passing it off, and the result is a turnover. Patriots with the opportunity to take their first lead here after scoring their opening basket just a possession ago. Lewis, the free throw line, feeds inside to Nickel. Nickel with a wild pass to Hoffman, but he'll feed over to Lunsford. Nickel to the right atop of the key. Nice feed to a cutting Hoffman, and Hoffman lays it up and in. Hoffman's got 5 points already here in the first quarter. He had 5 all game against the Black Eagles last time out in that sectional championship. But great scoring from his teammates. Ben Nickel was 16. Noah Lewis leading the team as the freshman with 17 points in the contest. Three-pointer in the corner from Joyce, airballed, but miss is grabbed by Fleming on the right side. His putback opportunity won't go. Good strong defense there inside by the Patriots as Lewis grabs the miss. Feed to Nickel, right corner three, up, and it's good. Patriots up 8-3 now. A quick 8-0 run for GW here. Under 4 to go in the opening quarter. Drive inside by Joyce. Cut off, kicks out to Fleming. Fleming drives, gets to the left block, and he's rejected by Noah Lewis. Sends it into the padding along the baseline. Freshman averages about a block a game. Great defensive instinct. Stover, three-pointer after the block. His shot's no good, but there's Fleming with the miss underneath, grabbing the air ball and flipping it up and in with the right hand from the right side on the back leg, on the reverse. Hoffman finds Nickel, ball fake, drive, kick out to Lunsford. Right corner three, too strong. Long rebound tipped out and controlled by Fleming. Fleming bringing it up the floor on the right side now. Kicks into the left wing. Three-pointer up, and it's off the right side iron on that try by Hancock, the senior. 8-5, GW leads. A little more than 3 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Patriots setting up the offense. Lewis trying to feed it to Nickel. Pass is tipped and stolen away, though. Stover with it, and then he's called for a traveling violation. So ball will come back on this end of the floor, and it'll be Patriot basketball. You see there Rob Williams, head coach for the Princeton Tigers, quite upset there after the easy turnover by his team just a few moments ago. Hoffman on the right side, feeds to Lewis. Lewis feeds to Nickel now at the elbow, and Nickel double teamed and turned it over. Fleming gets it, and then as he dishes it off to Stover, Stover trying to make a move up the floor and is fouled behind by Dawson Lunsford. That will be his second personal foul, the team's third. And Lunsford will get ready to check out of the game as in comes freshman Chuck Kelly. Ball worked over to the right corner to Hancock. He'll now dribble out to the wing. Much quicker than the 6'6 Lewis. He gets a screen jumper from the left elbow. Fadeaway is up and good over top of Hoffman. Nice step back fadeaway there by Chase Hancock. He had 16 the last time out in that sectional championship loss to Oak Hill. Long pass from Hoffman to Deem in the left corner. Now it's swung back to Hoffman right corner. He'll find Nickel. Nickel with a nice ball fake. Feeds down inside to Chuck Kelly. Kelly loses it on the way up after a good ball fake to get the initial defender on the air, but then Sarton forces the turnover. Quick 4-0 run now for the Tigers to make it a 1-point game. Princeton trailing with the basketball. A little more than a minute 30 to go, opening quarter. Joyce driving toward the basket. Tries to go with an up and under move around Lewis. Can't get it to fall. Long rebound out to Hancock. Hancock with a floater down on the baseline. It won't go. Second opportunity won't fall. Third opportunity finally comes to Chris Joyce. He goes up and in and count the bucket in the foul. Took a couple of extra tries, but the Tigers finally get one to go in. And Joyce set to shoot the and one. As Lewis and Deem check out, in come Ashton Gute and Brandon Dennison. A minute 19 to go here, first quarter. Free throw up and in. Joyce with three now. And it's a 2-point Tiger lead, 10-8. Patriots trailing with the basketball. Hoffman drives, kicks to Kelly, finds over to Nickel. Nickel on the right wing, driving in, cut off. And he'll dish out to Gute. Gute kicks to Nickel. Nickel deep three from the right corner. Right wing, it's up and good. Ben Nichols got 6 points here in the first quarter. And as you may have just heard PA address announcer Jason Smith say from Southridge, a deep three there from Nickel. 11-10 Patriots lead with just over 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Fleming, a nice move to get to the left side of the bucket but can't finish. Dennison grabs the miss. And Hoffman will bring it up now with under 30 to go here in this first quarter. Hoffman stopped at the right elbow, kicks over to Nickel, three-pointer up, and it's good! Ben Nickel with another triple, this time from the left corner. 14-10 Patriots lead. Fleming in the right corner, three drives baseline, cut off, and he's called for a traveling. Great defense inside there by Brandon Dennison, the senior big man. Kept his feet planted, hands straight up, and forced the traveling. See head coach Rick Green for the George Washington Patriots. Over 500 wins in his career at the helm of this program in 30 years as the head coach of this ball club. Nickel in the left corner drives, puts a shot up. It's air ball. Chuck Kelly with the offensive board. And on the putback attempt, it's no good. Buzzer sounds. One official signals foul. The other signals no basket. And I believe they're going to say that is no shot on the way up. Didn't get it off in time before the buzzer sounded. So that'll take us to the end of the second quarter. Or, excuse me, the end of the first quarter. Patriots lead 14-10 after one quarter of action. We'll step aside for a quick break and be back with more right after this here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match two favorites for $3.39, like a McDouble, a McChicken, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here on the hill for this Region 3 co-final. Patriots and the Tigers duking it out for a right to play in the Charleston Civic Center next week in the state tournament. Taking a look at our Kroger Fresh for Everyone cam. Patriots lead 14-10 after one quarter of play. And it was due in large part to the three-pointers from the Patriots. As you see that extra effort there from Joyce after a couple of missed opportunities for the Tigers. He's finally able to put one home and count the bucket in the foul. Then we mentioned Patriots doing a lot of threes in that first quarter. There's one of them, Ben Nickel with one of his first quarter threes. He had three. Patriots had four total with Hoffman chipping in the other. Two of them carrying the scoring so far. 9 for Nickel and 5 for Hoffman. Near turnover for the Patriots. Now it is. Joyce comes away with it after the opening possession by the Tigers. Nets nothing as well. The Patriots back on defense. Fresh into the game for the Tigers is E.J. Washington, number 5. Hancock works down the right side, gets to the basket. Finger roll layup won't fall. Good defense there by Dennison, and a foul called as the Patriots were trying to bring it up the floor. It'll be on Cohen Sarton, his first, team's first. Patriots maintain possession of the basketball. It'll be Hoffman passing it off to Nickel to bring it up the floor. Goot with it over on the right wing. Swung over to Hoffman. Patriots pass is stolen away by Washington. He gets to the basket and is blocked by Hoffman. Gets his miss back, but then can't get the, or thought about going up with it, and then now ultimately turns it over as he passed it off to Joyce, or to try to find Chase Hancock. Hoffman, pull-up jumper from the right elbow is up and good. Hoffman's got 7 now. Again, he and Nickel carrying the scoring. Again, 7 for Hoffman and 9 for Nickel of the 16. Washington drives, tried to dish it off. Pass was initially tipped and almost stolen away and running by the Patriots. It did go out of bounds, last touched by the Tigers. Hoffman just missed getting his hand on it and then carrying the momentum forward to go up the floor. But again, it does go out of bounds off the Tigers. Hoffman brings it up the right side. Drives in, jumper from inside the paint, it's up and good. Just inside the free throw line, it's up and good. Somebody other than Nickel and Hoffman finally into the scoring column for the Patriots. Baseline jumper up, and it's good for Grant Cochran. 6-point deficit for the Tigers now here in this Region 3 co-final. Hoffman stripped on the way to the basket. Cochran gets the basketball off to Joyce. Joyce tacking the basket all the way and is fouled on the way up. Can't get the shot to fall, but he will head to the line to shoot a pair. Nickel called for the personal foul, his first. Team's fifth. Free throw clings out for Joyce. Take a look at that nice jumper from the baseline from Grant Cochran. Second free throw up and good for Joyce. He's got 4 points now as he splits that free throw trip. It's a 5-point Patriot lead with 5:30 and change to go here in this first half. Dean finds Hoffman. Hoffman double-teamed in the corner, feeds to Nickel. Nickel now double-teamed. Tries to throw it off the defender, but it's a bounce pass to Dennison. It's swung over to Goot, left corner three, up, too strong. Rebound tipped into the hands of Nickel. He tips it off him to Dennison, and Dennison finishes from underneath. Don't think Nickel intended that, but, man, that worked out well for the Patriots. Make it a 7-point lead now for GW, 20-13, under 5 to go. Three-pointer from Hancock, off the mark. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Sarton. Holtz turn around. Baseline jumper from the left side is no good. Misses corralled by Nickel, and now Hoffman quickly pushes it up the floor. Deem, wide open three from the right corner is no good, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Ben Nickel. Going to get him going through the back on Joyce on the rebound try. That is Nickel's second, team's sixth. So Nickel will take a seat on the bench. Out will come freshman Noah Lewis. Lewis led the team in scoring in that South Charleston game last Friday night, that sectional championship game. Washington almost lost it on the drive in. Instead, dishes off for Cochran. Cochran too strong on the jumper from the left baseline, on that left block. And Lewis with the rebound, and quickly the Patriots up the floor. Feed inside to the right block to Dennison. Pass is tipped away, and that's because a foul is called. And that'll go on Joyce going through the back. His first, team's second. Fleming checks in. Out goes Cochran. 4:15 to go, first half. Patriots lead by 7. Inbound goes to Deem. Deem wide open three. Top of the key, off the mark. Rebound tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by Dennison. It'll go to the Tigers. Winner goes to the state tournament next week. Patriots have been to the state tournament every year since 2017. Sans the COVID year, obviously. And a 5-second call. Tight defense there from Lucas Deem, forcing the turnover. E.J. Washington just couldn't get rid of it quick enough. So it'll be Patriots basketball, leading by 7. Some easy turnovers from the Tigers so far in this first half. Puts the Patriots on top by 7. He dribbles through the defense. Swung over to Hoffman, left corner. Thought about the three, drives inside. Baseline pass to Gute, over to Deem. Deem feeds to Lewis. Lewis double-teamed inside and lost the ball. Fleming forces it out of his hands and into the hands of Hancock. Quickly up the floor to Sarton. Sarton, three from the left corner is no good. Lewis gets the long rebound on the baseline. Finds Hoffman, and now Hoffman will bring it across. Hoffman gets a screen from Lewis. Jumper from the elbow, rattles in and out, no good. Lewis with the rebound on the offensive end and up and in. Noah Lewis gets his first bucket off the offensive rebound, and the Patriots lead is 9 now, largest of the half, 22-13 with 3 minutes to go. Washington gets a screen at the top of the key. Thought about the three, instead will kick to Hancock. Back to Washington. Swung over to Joyce, right wing. He'll drive toward the basket. High off the glass. Can't get the layup to fall. Rebound tipped into the hands of Dennison. Now Gute will bring it up for the Patriots. Gute hands off to Hoffman, back to Gute. Thought about it, now feeds inside to Dennison. Good pass to him on the left block, but he's called for a travel. Picked up his pivot foot as he was working his way toward the basket, and they'll head back the other way. Washington checks out. In comes Gavin Stover again. Quickly up the floor to Joyce, and then back to Stover to set things up. Joyce feeds into Sarton, back to Joyce. Three-pointer from the right wing, up, and it's good. Great shot there from Chris Joyce. He's now up to 7 to lead the Tigers scoring. It's a 6-point Patriot lead, 22-16, just over 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Don't forget, for coverage of tonight's contest, Rick Ryan down there just off your screen. We'll have full recap of tonight's contest there in that gray hoodie there at the next to the scorer's table. He'll have full coverage of tonight's contest for you on HD media websites, WVGazetteMail.com, HeraldDispatch.com. Don't forget, you can also check out full coverage of the girls' state tournament going on at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center this week through HD Media newspapers. They've got you covered on the newsstand edition as well later on tomorrow morning. Lewis loses it there inside, got triple teamed and had it poked away from him. Joyce attacks the basket, puts a shot up, and is fouled on the way up. Can't get that shot to go. Wait to see who they rule the foul on. They're going to get that on Ashton Gute, his first, team 7. So Chris Joyce back at the free throw line. 2 of 3 so far in this half. First one up and good. Thanks to the West Virginia Coal Association for its support of today's broadcast. Coal keeps the stadium lights on. Let's take a look at our Lester Raines Auto Instant Replay. Cochran with a jumper from the baseline there. And Joyce hits the second. 4-point game as Joyce knocks in the pair. 4-point game, Patriots with the basketball. Hoffman picks up his dribble at the right elbow. Now turnaround jumper, up and in. Hoffman got the scoring touch tonight. He's already got 9 here in this first half. Was scoreless in the first half against the Black Eagles on Friday. Finished with 5 in the second half. Hancock, 3 from the right corner, rattles around and out. Lewis grabs the rebound with his left hand on his left hip. Hoffman on the right side. Swing it back over to Gute, then back to Hoffman out near midcourt. Less than a minute to go in this first half. Patriots working some clock now. Hoffman dials a deep 3 and buries it. Again, Hoffman's got the shooting touch tonight. He's got 12 here in the first half. 9-point Patriot lead. 27-18, three-pointer up and good. Matching it is Sarton. He's got 6 points in the half now, and it's a 6-point game. Patriots up 27-21 with under 30 to go in the half. Hoffman dribbling it out near midcourt, trying to milk clock. Gets into the paint, kicks it out to Deem, and an offensive foul is called on the drive. Hoffman called for the charge, his first personal foul, and the team's 8th. We head to the other end as the Tigers will bring it up the floor. 12 seconds to go. Stover picks it up, crosses midcourt now. Swung over to the left side. Sarton, three-pointer up, too strong. Rebound grab, though, by Hancock. Hancock with 4 seconds. Dishes off to Sarton, left block. He'll dish off for Fleming. Fleming gets it off in time. It's up and good. Make it a 4-point game going into the locker rooms at the half. The Patriots lead the Tigers 27-23 after Nicholas Fleming beats the buzzer from the right side to make it the 4-point game here at the half. Again, winner of this one goes to the state tournament next week at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. We've still got a half of basketball left to decide who punches their ticket to go. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll bring you back after this here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
August 5th, 2013 was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. It turned into a nightmare. Harmony was too big for me to pass through my pelvis. They thought the best option was to put the vacuum on her.
She begged for a C-section over and over and over. They wanted to rush through it. Once Harmony came out, it probably wasn't 5 minutes. They rushed her to NIC unit, and then her head swelled the size of a watermelon. It pretty much crushed her whole skull. Ben Salingo was recommended to us by a family friend that he had represented.
Having Ben Salingo on our side changed everything for the better.
From day one, he did everything for us. He kept in touch with us pretty much on a daily basis to let us know what was going on and even just to check on us.
It gave us closure as a family, a peace, a calming feeling over us that she can rest in peace finally.
Ball Toyota is here for you. Toyota has a hybrid for everyone, like the 53 MPG Corolla or Camry, the all-new 57 MPG Prius, the 41 MPG RAV4, the 40 MPG Venza, and the 36 MPG Highlander or Sienna. Need more room or want to haul a trailer or boat? Get the 24 MPG Tundra or the all-new 24 MPG Sequoia. Give your new Toyota the protection it deserves with a genuine Toyota service contract. Visit balltoyota.com. Ball Toyota of Charleston. It's a whole new ball game.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Congress recently created a fund to compensate victims of Camp Lejeune who were exposed to toxic waters between 1953 and 1987. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with cancer or other health issues related to toxic water exposure at Camp Lejeune, call today for a free case evaluation.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Here at Dutch Miller Jeep in South Charleston, we realize car shopping can be challenging right now. That's why we're committed to holding your hand through this process. Don't see the Jeep you're looking for on the lot? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want faster, direct from the manufacturer. It's no wonder we continue to be the #1 Jeep dealer in the state of West Virginia.
For a limited time during the Jeep Celebration event, make no payments for 90 days.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match two favorites for $3.39, like a McDouble, a McChicken, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ranked one of the best mobile banking apps in the country. True story. Welcome to Huntington.
Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
back here at George Washington High School. Happy to have you along with us here as we are at the half between the Patriots and the Princeton Tigers in this Region 3 co-final. Winner goes to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center next week for the boys state tournament. Girls state tournament going on right now there at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. Day 2 of action there. Continue all throughout the rest of the week, and then again, the boys tournament gets started next Tuesday. And it'll be 4A action starting off the boys state tournament as well as it was in the girls tournament this week. And for complete coverage of the girls tournament so far, as well as coverage of our game tonight, Rick Ryan sitting over there at the scorers table courtside. He'll have a full recap for you at the West Virginia Gazette-Mail's website later on this evening. It'll be on the newsstand version tomorrow morning as well. And you can also read again about full coverage of the girls state tournament going on at wvgazettemail.com as well, and in the newsstand version tomorrow. Great work done there by the HD Media sports staff writers, as it's now March 8th. Basketball is in full effect. It's tournament time across the sport in all levels. High school, again, girls state tournament going on here in West Virginia. Boys working their way there. Marshall finishing up in the Sun Belt tournament last weekend, falling in that contest and ending their season, hoping for a lower tournament to welcome the Thundering Herd. West Virginia Mountaineers seemingly have punched their ticket to the NCAA tournament based on their resume. See how the Mountaineers fare in the Big 12 tournament coming up this week, or rather later on tonight in Missouri. Unless that game has tipped already. Haven't been keeping track of that yet. But again, the Mountaineers, yes, that game going on right now. Mountaineers trailing by 1 so far with just under 8 to go. But again, West Virginia seems to have punched their ticket to the NCAA tournament. But a couple of wins in the Big 12 tournament would certainly help out their resume even more. As we take a look at some of the statistics, or rather the numbers coming into this matchup. Again, the Patriots 21-3 on the season. Tigers 14-16. The Patriots, the second-ranked team in Class 4A. Tigers receiving a vote in the final AP poll of this season before the sectional play started. And looking at the Region 3 games between these two teams, Patriots 8-3 against competition in this region. The Tigers 6-5. Patriots scoring average in those games 61, a little more than 61 points per game. The Tigers just under 70 points per game, but both of them being held well below what their scoring average for a half would be in region games so far, as it's the Patriots 27, the Tigers 23 coming in to the second half in this region co-final. And scoring-wise for both sides, Ben Nickel with 9 points, and then 12 points from Brennan Hoffman leads the scoring for both sides. And then 2 points apiece each from Brandon Dennison, Noah Lewis, and Ashton Gute. And for the Tigers, leading the way is Chris Joyce. He has 9 points in the first half, 6 points from Cohen Sarton, and then 4 from Nicholas Fleming, who had the buzzer-beating layup to make it a 4-point game at the half, and then 2 each from Chase Hancock and Grant Cochran. Looks like it's a working man's theme in the Patriot Pack student section this evening. And the Patriots and the Tigers are doing work this evening here at George Washington High School in this Region 3 co-final. Again, winner goes to the state tournament in Charleston, the Coliseum and Convention Center. Patriots have been there every year since 2017. Won the inaugural 4A state title 2 years ago. Patriots started off the scoring in the second half with Dawson Lunsford getting in the scoring column. His first basket comes from the left corner from 3. It's a 7-point Patriot lead, near turnover by the Tigers, but Stover able to save it, finds Joyce, left corner 3, or rather left wing 3, and he'll airball it. Patriots will get the basketball and head the other way. Out on the floor for GW with Lunsford, who started the scoring with the three. Hoffman, who brings it up the floor now for GW. Nickel, Deem, and Lewis. For the Tigers, it's Joyce, Stover, Hancock, Fleming, and Sarton. Same starting five for both sides that began the game. Lunsford, spot up three again. Left it short this time. Long rebound tracked down by Hancock. Hancock almost has it stolen away. Ball loose on the floor. Now it is turned over. Deem with it. Tries to pass it off to Nickel. It's tipped, but Nickel does come away with it eventually on the left side. Pull-up jumper is up, and it's good. Nickel drops it in from 17 away. 9-point lead again for the Patriots, matching their largest of the game. Sarton thought about the three, will now drive in against Lewis, and is blocked. Lewis with his second block of the game and grabs the rebound. Quickly up the floor, Hoffman brings it up, dishes back to Nickel. Nickel thought about the three, now drives inside, feeds it off to Lewis, and Lewis with a nice finish from the left side. Great ball movement there by the Patriots, and a timeout for the Tigers. Patriots lead 34-23 with 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. Patriots off to a hot start, scoring the first 7 points of the third quarter to take this 34-23 lead. Again, Adam Rogers, happy to have you with us here this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media, as you take a look in there at the Patriot huddle and head coach Rick Green, man who's won over 500 games in his tenure at the helm of the program. Now taking a look inside at Rob Williams' huddle. Williams in his fifth year as the head coach, ninth season overall with the Princeton Tigers program. Not quite to 500 wins in his career yet, but a successful campaign for him in 4 seasons. Never had a season under 500 for the Tigers. He's trying to help turn this Tiger team into a tournament contender year in and year out. Tigers with the basketball, work it over to the left side to Sarton. Sarton drives to the basket, tries to feed off to Fleming. Nice idea, but the pass is almost turned over. Fortunately, Joyce is able to grab it over on the right sideline. Fleming with a nice move to the basket, but can't finish. And then on the rebound, Hancock grabbed it, but then lost it on the power dribble. Patriots come away with it now, and Nickel will bring it up the floor. Nickel is double-teamed and fouled. That will go on Gavin Stover, his first, team's first here in the second half. 34-23 Patriots with the lead. 5:40 to go here in this third quarter. Lewis with it on the left side. Finds Nickel inside the paint. He'll kick out to Deem. Deem left corner three is up and good. Deem finally knocks one down. Had a couple of open looks in the first half but couldn't bury him, and finally knocks that one from the left corner. Turnover stolen away by Lunsford. Lunsford with a nice move, cuts across the paint and up and in. Lunsford now with 5. Patriots blowing this one open here. 12-0 run to start this quarter. And that 12-0 run has ended as Nicholas Fleming gets a feed on the left side, and he'll lay it up and in. 14-point lead for the Patriots. GW led by 4 at the half. Three-pointer up and in. Brendan Hoffman buries it. He's got 15. Again, had just 5 last Friday against South Charleston in the sectional championship game. Showing up in a big way tonight, right at his season average of 17. Hoffman almost completes the steal on the baseline. Got his hand on it, but then when he came down, he landed out of bounds. And a timeout by Rob Williams. 30-second timeout. We'll keep you right here with 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Patriots lead 42-25. Live coverage of this Region 3 co-final is brought to you by Martin Transport. Join Martin's team of professional drivers for the best pay and benefits. Learn more at driveformartintransport.com. As we take a look at some of our Lester Raines Auto Instant Replays, Dawson Lunsford with a nice steal, and then the layup there as he fought through the contact, and then Nickel finds Hoffman wide open for three in the left corner and buries it. 17-point advantage for the Patriots in this Region 3 co-final. Again, winner will head to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center to play in the state tournament next week. Tigers on the inbound. Sarton will hand back off to Stover to set the offense up. Stover kicks over to Cochran. Cochran three-point, or rather jumper from about 14 feet away is no good. Sarton gets the offensive rebound though. His shot won't go. And Nickel grabs the miss and comes the other way. Good feed from Nickel to Lewis from the left side, and Lewis finishes. Lewis has got 6. Freshman coming on strong here for GW. Presence there alone may have forced the shot, miss. And on the rebound, Lunsford is fouled. And that will go on Grant Cochran. It's his first, team's second. Patriot basketball headed the other way, leading by 19. Largest lead of the game for the Patriots, 44-25 in this third quarter. Hoffman feeds to Lunsford, now to Lewis. Lewis back to Hoffman. Hoffman on the left side. Comes over to Nickel in the keyhole. Lunsford drives right baseline, has it poked away from him, and it will stay on that end of the floor. Last touch by Fleming out of bounds. 3:26 to go. Patriot basketball inbound from the left of their own basket. Hoffman to trigger it in. Gets it into Nickel. Nickel on the left baseline. Double teamed. Tried to skip pass it along the baseline to what looked to be Noah Lewis in the right corner, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots. Tigers come the other way, trying to chip this deficit away. Stover gets by Hoffman, floats one up in the lane. Can't get the friendly roll to go home, but Fleming gets the rebound, power dribble, and on that power dribble attempt, loses it. Lunsford comes away with it, and then Lunsford is fouled by Fleming. Fleming a bit frustrated there after that power dribble move, trying to create some space and lost it, and then is called for the foul. That is the first on Fleming, third on the team. As Deem checks out, in comes Ashton Gute for GW. Just over 3 minutes in the third quarter to go. Patriots lead by 19. Hoffman, top of the key three, it's up, and it's good! Brennan Hoffman found his shooting touch over the weekend. And into the early part of this week, he's got 18. Patriot lead up to 22 now, largest of the game. Stover finds Cochran, free throw line jumper is up and in. Hoffman and Nickel, right corner, thought about the three, now feeds to Lewis, wide open on the block, up and in. Noah Lewis right there from the right side. He's got 8 points now. And some great feeds from his teammates down in the interior. Lunsford almost forces a turnover, but back into the hands of Stover. Stover setting the offense up, gets a screen from Sarton, now goes to the right of it though. I'll swing over now to Sarton. Sarton drives, cut off by Lunsford, forces one high off the glass, can't get the friendly roll to fall, and Lunsford with another rebound underneath. Lunsford with some pretty big rebounds for the Patriots this evening. 22-point advantage, just over a minute 30 to go in the third quarter. Gute left wing, now dribbles back out near midcourt. We'll hand off to Nickel. Now Nickel will set the offense up. Nickel drives in, kicks out to Gute, and Gute will peel back out. Lewis feeds off to Nickel. Now just over a minute in this third quarter. Nickel drives, kicks into the corner to Lunsford. Thought about the three for a second. Kicks over to Nickel, and Nickel is fouled by Sarton. That will be his second personal foul, team's fourth. A couple of subs come in for the Tigers. Hancock and Washington check in for Sarton and Stover. Patriots will inbound from the left of their own basket. Comes into Hoffman in the left corner. And Hoffman is fouled. Coming from behind there on Nicholas Fleming. That will be Fleming's second, team's fifth. Nickel on the inbound. Comes into Lewis. Under a minute to go. Nickel attacks the basket, can't finish on the layup. Rebound tipped around and into the hands and controlled by the Tigers. Quickly up the floor to Fleming. Fleming with a nice finish there. Right hand from the left side. He's up to 8 points now. And it's a 20-point Patriot lead, 49-29. Under just over 30 to go. And clock now stopped at 30 as a foul is called. And I believe that's on Nicholas Fleming. That's his third. Check that. They're going to get that on Chase Hancock.
Dennison in for the Patriots.
Which would be Hancock's first personal, team sixth. Patriots with the basketball. Nickel in the right corner. Nickel driving baseline. Kicks out to Gute. Top of the key, he'll drive, and now peel back out right wing. Patriots going to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Hoffman wide open. Why not? Fires it up and in. Hoffman with his fifth three of the night. He's got 21 through three quarters. Cochran trying to beat the buzzer. Air ball up and no good. Nickel with the rebound, and that takes us to the end of the third quarter. Patriots lead 52-29. We'll step aside for a break and be back with the fourth quarter right after this here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Here at Dutch Miller Jeep in South Charleston, we realize car shopping can be challenging right now. That's why we're committed to holding your hand through this process. Don't see the Jeep you're looking for on the lot? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want faster, direct from the manufacturer. It's no wonder we continue to be the #1 Jeep dealer in the state of West Virginia.
For a limited time during the Jeep Celebration event, make no payments for 90 days.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Taking a look at our Lester Raines Auto Instant Replay. Noah Lewis with one of his 4 easy buckets from right there in front of the basket. Getting some great feeds from his teammates. A quick outlet up the floor from Joyce to Fleming. Fleming also with 8 in this contest. And then see the Patriots' final basket of the quarter. Hoffman dialing it up from downtown on the left wing and knocking it home. Patriots with 10 threes in this contest through 3 quarters of play. So 30 of the 52 the Patriots have put on the scoreboard this evening have come from beyond the arc. Typically, anytime you play a team that can make that many threes, it's going to be a long night for you if you can't match shots with them. And that's what it's turning into for the Tigers this evening. Trailing 52-29 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Tigers with the basketball to begin this quarter. Joyce drives, cut off at the baseline, and a foul called on the way up. They're going to get Lunsford. A little too much body contact, and that is Lunsford's third. First team foul of the Patriots in this second half, and they call that on the way up. So it will be Chris Joyce to shoot a pair. 4 of 5 on the evening from the line. First one is perfect. One more on the way. Second one up and good as well. Joyce now up to 11 points for the Tigers of their 31. It's a 21-point GW lead. Hoffman brings it up the left side, working against Stover. Stover falls, and Hoffman now swings over to Lunsford. Lunsford thought about the three, kicks to Gute. Gute gets to the basket, almost lost it, and then couldn't finish on the layup, left it short. And then a cheap foul call. I actually thought it was going to be a cheap foul. Thought they may have gotten Hoffman on a swipe. He thought it may have been as well, but a traveling violation, and it'll head back the other way. .7:22 to go, fourth quarter. Patriots lead by 21 with the basketball. Left side inbound, comes into Hoffman, wide open three, up and good! Hoffman with his 6th three of the game. Easy candidate for our Caldwell Luce DeTrapano player of the game. Patriots lead by 24, 55-31. Nickel with the block. Hoffman grabs the miss and quickly up the floor. Hoffman attacks the bucket, lay it up and in. Count the bucket and the foul. Brennan Hoffman tries to convert on the three-point play here in a moment, as that makes it a 26-point Patriot lead. Foul called on Chris Joyce, his second, team 7th. Hoffman now with 26 points in the contest. Make it 27. First trip to the line is up and good. 27-point advantage for the Patriots. GW just under 7 minutes away from punching their ticket back to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center next week for the state tournament. Patriots have been every year since 2017, including winning 2 titles in that time. The 2018 state tournament as the AAA team. And then the 2021 season, first year of 4A, Patriots winning that one as Sarton knocks down the triple. He's got 3 of those in the evening for 9 points. Nickel cut off in the paint, finds Lewis. Lewis fights his way to the basket on the left block and is stripped. Joyce comes away with the basketball with just over 6 minutes to go. Joyce with a nice move, finds Sarton. Now it's swung back over to the left side. Drive in by Hancock. A nice move to the basket there by Hancock. Can't finish through the contact, but he will head to the line to shoot a pair. It's a great move by Hancock. Foul called on Noah Lewis, his first, team second. Free throw up and good for Hancock. As Kelly checks in for Lewis. Freshman for freshman swap. One more on the way for the senior, Chase Hancock. Second one up and good as well. He's got 4 points in the contest. Now a little 1-2-2 full court pressure from the Tigers. Hoffman draws a foul out near midcourt. And that's going to go on Gavin Stover, his second, team's 8th. So that will send the Patriots to the bonus, shooting the 1-and-1. Hoffman converted the three-point play earlier. Knocks the front end down, and he'll have one more on the way. Second free throw up and good as well. Hoffman been to the free throw line more times than any other player on this Patriot team. Shoots at about 78% from the stripe on the year. So far, 3 of 3 this evening. Patriots lead up to 24. Near turnover, Sarton fires up a 3 from the left corner, is up and good. Check that, long 2 just inside the 3-point line. He's got 11 though. Patriot lead down to 21. Chuck Kelly drives right baseline, kicks back out to Nickel. Hoffman fires up a 3 off balance, misses gathered by Stover. Joyce kicks back to Stover. Stover drives inside, gets to the basket around Hoffman. High off the glass and in. Gavin Stover gets into the scoring column there, and he'll head to the free throw line to try and convert on the and one. 20-point deficit for the Tigers in this Region 3 co-final, as Kelly checks back out in favor of Noah Lewis again. Free throw up, too much on it. Nickel with the rebound, and the Patriots head the other way, up by 20. Tigers back into a man-to-man. Hoffman nearly lost it off of the back of his knee, able to regather it. High pass to Nickel. Patriots working with space in this man-to-man. And Nickel drives, attacks, and now will peel back out. GW a little more than 4 minutes away again from winning this Region 3 co-final. Hoffman kicks to Lunsford, three-pointer from the right corner. Too much on it, but Hoffman gets the offensive rebound. Turnaround jumper from just outside the right elbow is no good. Misses gathered that time by Joyce, and he'll quickly come the other way. Hancock, three from the left corner, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Noah Lewis. And now a timeout requested by Rick Green for the Patriots. 3:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots lead by 20. We're back with more right after this on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match two favorites for $3.39, like a McDouble, a McChicken, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Taking a look at our Lester Raines auto instant replay. Ben Nickel with a rejection there underneath of Sarton. And the Patriots quickly come the other way. Hoffman with a nice move through the lane. Gets to the bucket, count it, and one. He then converted the free throw to convert that three-point play. And Hoffman leads all scorers this evening with 29 points in the contest. He's got 6 threes. And the Patriots have made a total of 11 threes in the game now. Live coverage of this Region 3 co-finals brought to you by Mullen Plumbing and Heating, a proud partner of RSN High School Game Day, powered by HD Media. Contact them today for a free consultation online at mullenplumbing.com or call 304-744-3221. Our coverage is also brought to you by United Bank, proud partner of RSN Sports High School Game Day, powered by HD Media. For all your personal and business financial needs, go with West Virginia's bank at bankwithunited.com. Patriots with the basketball out of the timeout by Rick Green. Feed inside for Nickel. Got the defender up. And then as the defender came back down, Nickel went back up, drew the contact and the foul, and finished on the left block. Nickel now with 13. As the foul is called on Cohen Sarton, his third, team's 9th. Free throw up and in for Nickel. He converts the three-point play. Cute in for Dennison. Or check that, in for Dean. Tigers with the basketball, working it around the perimeter with just over 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Trailing by 23. Washington got the defender in the air, and now it's swung over to the left side for Fleming, and Fleming knocks it down from about 17, 18 feet away on the right corner. 21-point lead for the Patriots. Back into that 1-2-2 for the Tigers. Now they settle back into the man-to-man. Nickel, three-pointer up. Too strong, comes off the right side, and it's Sarton pushing it now into the hands of Washington. Washington kicks to Joyce. Joyce, three-pointer, left it short. Rebound tipped off the hands of Sarton, out of bounds. It'll go to the Patriots, headed the other way. Hoffman brings it up the right side, picks up his dribble, and is caught over on the right side, and a foul is called on a reach. That goes on Chase Hancock. his third. So now the team's ninth. Well, no, that should be the team's 10th. Yeah, I was saying that should be the team's 10th. So Hoffman shooting 2. Hoffman 3 of 3 so far, make him 4 of 4. One more free throw on the way.
Congratulations to Brendan Hoffman. That was his 1,000th point.
As Hoffman hits the second. First one gave Brendan Hoffman 1,000 points as a George Washington Patriot player. Make it 1,001. And he'll be able to add to it in at least one more game as the Patriots hope to hold on to this one. Play in next week's state tournament. As Nicholas Fleming gets a 3, he's now up to 13 for the Tigers. Still a 20-point Patriot lead. And Nickel throws it away, trying to kick it into the corner to Gute. Turnover for the Patriots will have the Tigers bringing it back the other way. And Brennan Nickel, 1,000-point scorer for the Patriots in 2 years. Fadeaway jumper, no good there. Hoffman got to the basket, now kicks back out. Hoffman wide open, left open in the right corner, up and good. He's got yet another 3. Give them 7 triples in the contest now. Again, a guy who had a hard time finding a shooting touch last week against South Charleston. Scoreless at the half, 5 points for the game, but did everything else so well for the Patriots as the three-pointer there is matched by Devon Edwards. Keeps it at a 20-point game now. Timeout for some substitutions coming. Actually, they are going to take the timeout. We'll keep you here. In just 5 points for Hoffman in that game against South Charleston. And Hoffman shot just 1 of 7 from the field. That's 14%. Again, didn't have the shooting touch against South Charleston, but was doing everything else that the Patriots needed him to do. 4 assists, 9 rebounds, and 3 steals in that contest where the Patriots won by 25. And again, when his shot wasn't falling, he was doing everything else, distributing, grabbing misses, and forcing turnovers. Now tonight, his shot is falling. A much different night for Brendan Hoffman. 7 threes for him this evening to go along with 34 points on the night. So exactly half of the Patriots' scoring have come from the hands of the senior, Brendan Hoffman. Minute 16 to go in this contest. Hoffman attacks the basket again and finishes. Make it 36. And he continues to add to that scoring total for his career as a Patriot. Fleming, 3 from the left corner, from the right corner, no good. Chuck Kelly grabs the miss for the Patriots. Under a minute to go, Patriots going to call a timeout and make some substitutions. Matthew Mullen checks in to replace the 1,006-point scorer, Brendan Hoffman, who gets a standing ovation from the home crowd this evening. And a very well-deserved standing ovation for Brendan Hoffman. Nickel checks out, as does Gute. So it's Michael Lowe, Matthew Mullen, Tyler Maddox, Luke Michael, and Chuck Kelly on the floor for the Patriots. With less than a minute to go. Rick Green trying to empty the bench. Get everybody a little bit of time on the floor tonight. As the Patriots are now 35 seconds away, and a timeout called to bring Easton Pinkerton in. Chuck Kelly checks out. And the Patriots going to try and just work the clock down here in this final 35 seconds and change. Well, thought they were just going to work it down. Mullen, three-pointer from the right corner, no good off the side of the backboard, but gathers his miss. Three-pointer on the way from Maddox. It won't go. Miss is collected underneath by Luke Michael, and Michael lays it up and in for his first basket of the season. The sophomore makes it a 72-48 game. Fleming on the other end with under 10 seconds to go. Gets it to fall. Fleming with 16 points in the contest. The Patriots now just dribbling out the final seconds. And the Patriots have punched their ticket to the state tournament next week at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center with a 72-51 victory in this Region 3 co-final. George Washington knocks off the Princeton Tigers by 21 here on the Hill this evening. And again, we'll play in the state tournament next week. Seeding still to be determined later on. But I'm sure the Patriots will be at least a top 3 seed. Number 2 team in the final polls of the coaches and AP poll. And now a Region 3 co-championship for this George Washington Patriot squad. Again, making it to the state tournament every year now since 2017. We'll step aside for a quick break. Then when we come back, we'll have your Caldwell Luce DeTrapano player of the game. That's coming up after this here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Caldwell Luce DeTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luce DeTrapano, proud sponsor of the player of the game.
Taking a look at our replays from tonight's contest. Patriots again with the win, 72-51 over the Princeton Tigers to win this Region 3 co-final and punch their ticket to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. Having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. We'll try to take a look at some of those, but we will take a look at that beautiful plaque that the Patriots are holding now. 2 of your seniors holding that region championship plaque. Brennan Hoffman and Ben Nickel. 2 of them do the damage in the scoring column this evening. Nickel finishes with 14 points in his final regional championship game. And Brennan Hoffman, the man holding the plaque right there in the middle, our Caldwell Luce DeTrapano player of the game. He finishes with a game-high 36 points and with a couple of free throws surpassed the 1,000-point mark in a Patriot uniform. Brennan Hoffman, your Caldwell Luce DeTrapano player of the game. He averaged 17 points a game coming into tonight. That scoring average dropped a little bit after just 5 in that sectional championship game last Friday against the South Charleston Black Eagles. Didn't have the shooting touch again, just 1 of 7 last Friday night against South Charleston. But man, did he find his shooting touch tonight. Had 7 threes, helped him gather his 36 points and helped him earn our Caldwell Luce DeTrapano player of the game. So a lot of people to thank for our broadcasts, not only tonight, but for our broadcasts all season long on High School Game Day. We appreciate all of our crew members here on the Media Center crew. Thank them for all their work, and thank Frontier Communications for providing our production through our Media Center crew this evening and for all of our games all year long. Also want to be certain to thank the West Virginia Coal Association, Martin Transport, Mullen Plumbing and Heating, United Bank, Kroger, as well as Parmar Stores, Thomas Health, WVU Medicine, Selengo Law, and Dutch Miller Auto. Appreciate our sponsors, and we appreciate all of you, our viewers, tuning in throughout the season for majority of GW basketball as well as the Parmar Store shootout, and then for these last couple of weeks with the sectional and the regional championship games. We appreciate you tuning in on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. So again, the Patriots headed to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center next week. Take on a team undetermined at this time. So the seedings are still set to be announced later on. But Patriots are one of the 8 teams heading to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center next week. Again, Patriots have been there every year since 2017. And this team, if it can continue playing the way it has over the last few games, is going to be hard to handle down there at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. But that will do it for us here on this Wednesday evening from George Washington High School. Thanks for watching all season long. And be sure to check out RSN Sports Facebook and website, as well as the HD Media websites, to find out when we will have our next broadcast on High School Game Day. That'll do it for us here at George Washington High School. Have a great Wednesday evening, folks.